One of my early experiences in office politics, ironically, was in church, right? The last place you'd expect to see politics similar to what a lot of people have experienced. So, what happened was that I was the president of the Information Technology Ministry at my church, and it was 1999. Picture this. Y2K was looming, and a lot of information systems were at risk of failing because of the date limitation from 1999 to 2000. Some of you young kids don't know anything about this, but us old timers know it. At any rate, so our church management software was not Y2K compliant, and we had to convert from one system to another. And I didn't realize that I just saw a lot of pushback on getting this to happen. There was pushback from the pastor and was pushback from the head of the trustee board. And so what I did was what any IT management analyst would do, right? I created a chart and we call it a meatball chart, which is what some people would call it, and it shows the capabilities of three products, compared them toe to toe, and choosing which one is the apparently best solution. And as it turns out, they were arguing about something, and I don't know what they were arguing about. And it had to do with the software that was the most expensive, which I was not recommending. And the reason why I wasn't recommending it is while it was most robust and did everything you could ever want in a million years, it was overkill for what we needed. I do remember it cost around $10,000, which in Baptist dollars might as well have been a million, right? And there was just they were arguing over it, just back and forth. So I got tired of it. I went to the whiteboard in the pastor's office. On one end, I wrote Genesis, and on the other end, I wrote Revelation. Before I get started, I wanted to speak to the woman who knows she's meant for more. If you've been stuck at the same level for too long, I created a leadership assessment test just for you. And it takes just about 3 minutes. And if you qualify, you'll unlock my $2,000 leadership advantage, including 4 weeks of coaching with me, access to our private WhatsApp community, and access to the tools to get you moving again. So start there, take the test, use the link below. I went to the whiteboard in the pastor's office. On one end, I wrote Genesis, and on the other end, I wrote Revelation. And I said, this is what happened. And I explained the Y2K problem. And I went to Revelation. I said, all the stuff is going to break. You're not going to be able to keep track of members or their donations. And I made them look stupid. And then they both got mad at me. And I didn't care. But unbeknownst to them, I got my way. So I let them fight. I let them win. Right. I took it on the chin. No problem. I left the room. I went home, purchased the software that could do the trick, which was $125. I bought it, pulled together a little team to convert the database into the new system, trained the people who needed to be trained, and life was good. This was November of 1999. Maybe around February of March or March of 2000. Then the chairman of the trustee board, so in my mind, I won that argument, right? So they thought it was, a draw at best. I felt like I won on points. So March comes, February comes, and they said, Sister Curitan, whatever happened? You said the world was going to come to an end, and it did. And we're still functioning nicely. I said, child, I already converted the database. I trained everybody. Everybody already knows. And when you two are ready to decide what software package you want, I'll let a girl and I'll let you know. And they quit arguing. They just moved to something else to argue, really. But I got what needed to happen from an IT program perspective. The two of them still kept bickering with each other, which is fine. I was not in the middle of it anymore, and the IT infrastructure of the church was saved. Amen. You're not stuck because you're not capable. You're stuck because you've been doing it alone. There's an African proverb that says you can go fast alone or far together. And let's go far and let's go far together. So take my leadership assessment test and let it show what you haven't been able to say out loud. And if your results qualify you, I'll support you through your next step. And I'll support you with a $2,000 leadership advantage, access to our private WhatsApp community, and personal coaching. You deserve to rise. Start with the test. It's your moment.